Hello interwebs, my name is Allison. My friends call me Al, or the dog listener. This is my first video on YouTube, so I'm actually pretty excited. I'm a licensed behavioral trainer. I've been doing this job about 27 years now, and I had a pet store for about 12 years. I'm from California, but I've been in New Orleans about 8 years. I specialize in group behavioral therapy for dogs that have aggression issues with dogs, with other people, socialization issues, relating to other dogs, reading other dogs, recall, leash training. I can ramble on and on, so I'm going to try to keep it as concise as possible, because Lord knows I can just talk about dogs all damn day. So here we go. We're going to talk about consistency, all right? Now, a lot of people have a lot of problems with consistency, and it goes along, it seems, with the whole concept of positive reinforcement. I have a lot of people coming to me with that. Well, I don't want to be me now. I just want my dog to like me, and if I set the rules down, I mean, that's negative. Rules, boundaries, and structure are not negative. If we didn't have any rules and structure in society, it would be complete and utter madness. You have to set good structure. That'll give them confidence. It'll give them security that you are in charge. So people always ask me, because I say, hey, you say, they do, or there's a consequence. And they go, Al, give me an example of a consequence. Aha, I'm going to give you one today, all right? This first video is about timeouts.
I'm putting you in timeout.
With dogs, the timeout is really putting them behind a solid door. They don't like to be separated from us through a solid door, okay? Because they're pack animals. They want to be with us, with the family. Totally understandable. This is a complete, no-nonsense, easy way, easy formula to get your dog to understand consequences for their actions, all right? So I'm going to give you an easy example. You come home from work, your dog is running around the house, and they run to the front of the house, and they look out the window, and they start barking. Now you go and check it out. It's just Mrs. Nelson and her little dog Gigi out on their evening walk. And so you tell your dog that, it's just Mrs. Nelson and Gigi, we're fine. And then they continue to bark. You say, hey, enough.
Enough!
We use enough in our house. You can use whatever phrase you like. You can say shh, you can say quiet. The word doesn't matter. The follow through is what matters, all right? Because you're teaching them your language. That makes sense to you, okay? Whatever word, you decide on the word, and that's the word you use. And if you have other family members in the house, you're all going to use the same word, all right? So in our house, we say enough. Say, hey, it's Mrs. Nelson and Gigi. Okay, we're fine. Enough. Once I've said enough, I've given the command. They keep barking. Now there's a consequence. This is the phrase you say. Do you want a timeout? They keep barking. You say the magic words. That's it, timeout. From that moment on, you don't say another word. You don't look at them. You get them by the collar or by the harness, and you take them to the bathroom, that nice little half bath, and you shut the door. Now what I want, y'all, I want 30 seconds of quiet. Now if they're cutting up, carrying on, roughing at the door, barking, carrying on, you can't let them out, because we can't let them know that if they are throwing a fit that they get their way, or else we've taught them to throw a fit to get their way. See how that works? So if you can only get 3 to 5 Mississippis, y'all cannot only do this a couple of times and expect it to work, all right? Because most likely you've taught your dog to blow you off all this time. So now you're teaching them to not blow you off. So for every time you've said something and haven't backed it up, it's going to take 10 times backing it up for them to get it. This technique works, I'd say, around 90% of the time, all right? Be consistent. Never, ever give a command you're not willing to back up. All right, now stick with me. I want you to hit that like button, that subscribe button. I'm going to have a lot of stories, a lot of tips, a lot of tricks, and I'm going to have a lot of funny shit to talk to you about, stuff that I deal with as a dog trainer and a dog walker, with people at the park, with dogs, with clients, all of it. So stick with my channel. I really hope you guys are going to stick around and enjoy yourself. We're going to have a good time together and hopefully build a better household, a better relationship, so you're happy to spend time with your dog. All right, hit that like and subscribe. See you guys later.
It's been a long time since you got put in timeout.